He is corporeal.
Limited.
He is Cisco. He will not waver.
He is a Bajor.
He will bring the reckoning.
What is it you expect of me? It will be the end.
Or the beginning.
I don't understand.
The Cisco will know.
Emissary, we saw nothing.
What did they say?
They mentioned something about a reckoning. Is that a part of some prophecy? Not one that I know of.
Let's get out of here.
It's all right, Jake. We'll be leaving soon. I have got to find out what those inscriptions say. I wish we could translate them more quickly, but we don't have the resources. Fortunately, we don't.
What this was the minute I laid eyes on it. That confirms it. It's a slab of stone with some writing on it.
Jax.
What do you want me to say, Benjamin? I'm not picking up any residual energy reading. Certainly nothing that would explain how it threw you across the room.
I want you to translate the inscriptions.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
The Ranjan's translation program is not complete, but at least it's a start. Good luck.
Services are about to begin.
Is on her way to the station. Welcome to Deep Space Nine, Your Eminence.
Thank you, Emissary.
What brings you to the station?
I should think that would be clear. You removed an artifact from an archaeological site without consulting the Vedic Assembly.
I meant no disrespect.
You can understand how we would be sensitive to such matters. During the occupation, the Cardassians plundered Bajor's historical treasures as if it were their right. I never imagined that you would behave in such a manner.
I assure you that the artifact will be returned as soon as I finish studying it.
I was not aware that you had expertise in Bajoran history.
I don't.
Then why not leave the artifact in the hands of those who do? There are scholars on Bajor who have devoted their lives to the study of such things.
I understand. But I brought it here because I believe that's what the prophets want.
I see. Then I take it this has something to do with your vision?
Exactly.
Forgive me, I didn't realize that the prophets told you to bring the relic here.
Well, they didn't. Not in so many words.
I see. Then exactly what did they say?
It's difficult to explain. The prophets are not always clear.
Since they have never spoken to me, I'll have to take your word for it.
All I know is, for now, it belongs here.
Who am I to argue with the emissary of the prophets?
And then she contacted Starfleet and lodged a formal protest.
Is that
out why Admiral Ross wanted to talk to you? Well, how'd it go?
He told me to stop meddling in Bajoran affairs and return the damn tablet.
You know how Starfleet feels about this emissary thing. It makes them very uncomfortable that you've allowed the Bajorans to view you as a religious icon. It used to make you uncomfortable, too.
Love you more. I guess the prophets have spoken to me one too many times.
I remember when you used to call them wormhole aliens.
Wormhole aliens, prophets, really doesn't matter. The fact is, they exist out of time and over the centuries. They've given the Bajorans glimpses of the future, glimpses that the Bajorans have written down to help them guide succeeding generations. If whatever is written here can help me avoid mistakes, can help me make the right decisions, then I'd be a fool to ignore it.
Fair enough. But if you don't mind, I'm going to continue to think of them as wormhole aliens.
All I know is that they have a relationship with Bajor that stretches back over 1,000 years. They care what happens to Bajorans. They proved that when they kept the Dominion fleet from coming through the wormhole.
Didn't you have to talk them into it? Didn't they say they would exact some kind of penance for helping you?
Yes, but they listened. And they saved Bajor and the rest of the Alpha Quadrant. Now they're asking me for something in return. I don't know what it is yet. And I'm not going to return the tablet until I do. It's the key. I can feel it.
I hope you're wrong about that, Benjamin.
What have you got?
The computer has translated part of the inscription. It probably lacks the eloquence of the original passage, but you'll get the gist of it. Here it is in modern Bajoran.
The time of reckoning is at hand. The prophets will weep. Their sorrow will consume. The gateway to the temple.
Tell me I'm wrong. But isn't the gateway to the temple Deep Space Nine?
Well, I'm not worried. If you look hard enough, you'll find a Bajoran prophecy for just about everything. The ancient texts are tangled in vague contradiction.
Well, this one is anything but vague, and Bajoran prophecies have an odd way of coming true.
Don't say you believe in this stuff, too.
Oda believes you're preparing for the worst.
True.
Which is bad for the Bajorans. Business hasn't been this slow since the Dominion was here. You know, I feel I have a civic duty to do something about all this doom and gloom, which is why I want to tell you that I've extended happy hour.
Extended it.
From now on, every hour is happy hour. At least until business picks up. Eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow we die.
So what does the captain say about this?
He's reserving judgment until the computer has finished the translation.
Who knows? The rest of the tablet probably says, go to Quark's. It's happy hour.
I like the way you think, Doc.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Nothing's going to happen. Someday we're all going to look back on this and laugh. What was that?
Hold out until Starfleet sends in reinforcements.
Klingons will hold out. My toggle.
We manage. Besides, I do have faith in some things.
Such as?
It's bad for the Bajorans. Business hasn't been this slow.
Being judgment.